Yo, what is up, guys? James Carter TV here to recap Game 5 of the 2015 NBA Finals, in which the Golden State Warriors took down the Cleveland Cavaliers and reinforced everything I've been saying about this series since Game 1. And we allowed ourselves, after Games 2 and Game 3, well, maybe you did, because I didn't, but a lot of people out there allowed themselves to begin to say, ooh, Cleveland might win the series, and even when the Warriors were down 2-1, even if they were down 3-1, I knew eventually the Warriors were going to win this series. Because at the end of the day, the Warriors team is so much supremely more talented than the Cleveland Cavaliers, and it's not even close. It is not even close. It's not even close. The only thing Cleveland has going for them is LeBron James. It is LeBron James, and then every other game, a different player does something. So today, it was Tristan Thompson. The game before this one, it was Timothy Mozgov. The game before that one, it was Matthew Dellavedova. But there is no consistency from his supporting cast. None. Zero. It's LeBron, and it's a bunch of apes and monkeys and nincompoops. And yes, they had their 2 games in the sun, but eventually Stephen Curry was going to get hot. Eventually the Warriors were going to start hitting threes. Eventually Draymond Green was going to start hitting threes, and then this series was going to be over. And we are now at that point, ladies and gentlemen. This series is over. It is over. The Warriors are now hitting their shots. Stephen Curry is now being aggressive, and it's great. It's great for them because they allowed time. They allowed themselves time to be able to build their aggressiveness and their momentum, whereas if they were facing a team that was worth a damn, they may have been run over in 5 games. But by the 5th game, boom, they got it together, they got rolling, they got over their stage fright, and they're cooking, and it's over. And it's done, it's over. I said it after Game 3. The Warriors will win 3 straight games and win the series. Eventually, Stephen Curry will hit shots. And we saw that today. 37 points, 7 rebounds. And the thing was, for me, he hasn't been shooting horrible from field goal percentage, really. I just thought, hey, you need to shoot more. Look, the thing is with this kid, it's not contested shots. People are saying Matthew Dellavedova is playing great defense. Okay, yeah, he is. That has nothing to do with it. The problem is Stephen Curry is not taking enough shots because the kid makes contested shots. I mean, the shot today he made in the 4th quarter, the dagger, was a contested shot. He makes contested shots. The problem was he's not attempting enough, but he's good enough to where even if you contest it, if he gets it off, there's a good chance it's going in. He just wasn't taking enough shots. He needs to take 20 shots per game at least, and he wasn't hitting that number. I think 25 shots, honestly, and he wasn't getting near that number. Now, boom, he's been shooting. They're going in. Look at that. I'm over it. I'm shooting with confidence, and that's it. And Klay Thompson is still not shooting well. Next game, he'll shoot well. Look, it's as simple as this. The Cleveland, you have LeBron James, okay? Great player, best player in the world, good for him. Then you have Matthew Dellavedova. This kid had a great game in Game 3. He's still Matthew Dellavedova. No one cares about this kid. You have J.R. Smith. Showed today how inconsistent he can be. Hit like 3 of his first 3 threes. Made 1 out of the next 10. That's J.R. Smith. Iman Shumpert, who is not ready for the big stage anywhere except for high school. Tristan Thompson, who's nothing better than an offensive rebounder, and then dish it to him. Oh, yeah, I can just easily put it into the rim. He's not going to post somebody up and create his own offense. You have James Jones, who is only a 3-point shooter and an offensive charger or taker of charges. Like, that's all he does. That's all he can do. And an occasional block. And then you had Timothy Mozgov, who didn't play. And it actually astounds me with some of these NBA coaches. Like, they think, oh no, my opponent is going small. I have to go small too. Hello? Look, There's a reason why 7-foot kids in middle school dominate. They're taller than everybody. Yes, those kids are going to be slow defensively, but if you're a kid, if you bring somebody out there like Timothy Mozgov, who's just taller than everybody, he'll find offense, and you'll be okay with that. I mean, honestly, he had 20, what was it, maybe 30 points last game. 28, 27 points last game, and he didn't play today. Let him dominate in the paint. Yes, he will allow some stuff defensively, because he's not that quick laterally. But he will dominate offensively because no one's going to block this guy. Who's going to block Timothy Mozgov? He has 5 inches, 4 inches on anyone on the Warriors that's playing, except for when Festus Ezeli makes an appearance. Don't be afraid to have a 7-footer out there. He'll dominate in the paint. I don't know why. And that's why I'm telling you, this is nothing to do with this game, but Karl-Anthony Towns and Jahlil Okafor are going to show that, and I think they're going to be dominant, but we're not here to talk about the draft. That comes tomorrow, by the way. It's as simple as this. Cleveland is not good enough. I heard on the telecast LeBron James accounted, meaning he scored or assisted on 70 of the Cavaliers' 91 points. I mean, it's a one-man team. It's a one-man team, and it's his fault. You know, you wanted to go back home. You wanted to team up with an injury-prone Kyrie Irving. Anyone would have told you, hello, this kid gets injured. Kyrie Irving gets injured consistently, and you wanted to you wanted to team up with him. Okay, good luck. He stays injured consistently, and now Kevin Love, he's not happy there. You can't work with him. Get a big man. Look at you and Timothy Mozgov actually doing something together, and get a shooting guard that can take the ball and create offense together, like what you had in Dwayne Wade. But no, you wanted to go to Cleveland, and this is the end result. With that said, I'm picking Cleveland to win next year. I'm picking Cleveland to win in 2016. But in 2015, the series is over. The Warriors won this series. It's done. They found their offensive groove. That's it. Stephen Curry's hitting shots. He has his confidence. Draymond Green has his confidence. Harrison Barnes still sucks, but hey, he may find it next game. Klay Thompson might get hot next. Too many people. Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Harrison Barnes, Andre Iguodala, who's been hitting stuff, except for free throws, by the way. Andrew Bogut, who doesn't even play. I mean, that's how talented that team is. There is no chance. There is none. There was never a chance. It just appeared as if it was a chance. It was a mirage, an illusion. But at the end of the day, in a 7-game series, this is not the NFL. This is not March Madness. This is not one game elimination. In a 7-game series, except for one time in my life when the Detroit Pistons beat the Los Angeles Lakers because of issues they had on their team. In my life, I have never seen an upset like the one the Cleveland Cavaliers would have to have pulled off. Talent wins in a 7-game series. You're telling me in 7-game series, talent will eventually win out. You may win your game here, may win your game there, but at the end of the day, this is a 7-game series, and the better team will win. Thank you. Until next time, James Carter TV, I'm out. Peace.